So I got in this trade 2 days ago. So we're gonna see if we can go ahead and lock in profit. Looks like we're sitting down 1% headed into market open. We've got about 56 seconds to go. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, so the market just opened. I am currently up on my position. I have a short position and BITO is down about 1% today. Whereas the market opened up, SPY, QQQ, IWM, all in the green. So that is good news just to see that BITO is not following direction of the overall market and that our short position looks pretty good. I ended up not getting taken out of the position right this morning because we did not hit my take profit. So I'm gonna end up holding this position throughout the day and we'll see if we end up taking profit later today. So stay tuned. You ready? Let's go.
Let's do it. Can I ask you some questions about your trading?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Why does the market move in between hours of trading?
Oh, after hours?
After hours, yeah.
So options trading closes at 4:15 Eastern. You can still get filled on a position after 4. Some people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I've gotten filled on a position after 4, but more than likely you're gonna have to be trading stock with a lot of volume actually to get filled. We were talking about this position I'm in right now where there's a pretty large spread, which means essentially there's less volume, there's less people actively trading. So the position I'm in keeps fluctuating where it'll look like I'm up like $8,000-9,000 and then all of a sudden it goes back to where I'm essentially flat, and that means that there's a very large spread. And I simulated this trade out ahead of time, which takes out all the noise for volume and it gives you an accurate representation of, you know, when I hit my stop loss or take profit, how much I'm gonna be up or down. I like starting my day off with a little golf. You know, today especially, it's so beautiful out and I didn't feel like sitting in the office all day. I think this is one of my favorite things about trading is I just grabbed my phone, hopped in the G-Wagon, and it's time to play some golf. We're just gonna hit some balls, but just nice to get out, you know? Good way to start the morning. All right, so far we're down on BITO 1% on the day. So I'm up a bit, not much, but we'll see. Stay tuned.
Like, what do you call them? Like SPY, QQQ?
Say again?
What do you call like SPY, QQQ?
Oh, the ETFs.
How do you use those charts in your overall trading?
So essentially, one thing that you always want to do is you always want to be aware of the overall market. You always want to know what's happening. You don't want to trade in a bubble. So by looking at SPY, QQQ, IWM, because at a quick glance, and that's why I keep them up on my screen all day, I'm able to see where we're at within the overall market. So they give you like a good overview of where most stocks are probably going to be trading. Oh yeah, that was terrible.
What environment do you think you work best in? Because you have the office, and then you've also worked in your apartment, worked at home.
Yeah, so when I got the office initially, my idea was to have a place where I could go and really even treat trading more like a job, if that makes sense. Like I figured if I dressed up, put on a suit, put on a tie, went to an office, it was just, you know, really gonna put me in this mental space where I guess I would just be more focused and just feel more like I was going to work. Because when you roll out of bed and you can just hop on your computer, sometimes it's hard to have that discipline. And you know, over time I think it's become easier for me, and I've realized that I like working at home more. I mean, the benefit of trading, why most people want to get into trading, is so they don't have to go to an office, they don't have to wear a suit, they don't have to work that like 9-to-5 style job. So being able to have, you know, my setup right in my apartment, and you know, I can work from home, but I can go out and do stuff when I want. It's definitely optimal. I enjoy working from home more. I think I'm more focused. And then that commute to the office was also a distraction.
Yeah.
Like I prefer waking up, taking like the morning slow, having breakfast, kind of getting on my setup, doing my pre-market, working out, instead of like getting up, putting on a suit and running to the office.
All right, makes sense. What was one of the coolest moments that you've seen one of your students like show you something that they did, something that they bought from like the money of trading?
I've had a couple cool stories. One of the guys that I worked with covered his entire mother's medical bills. It's like $30,000. That's pretty cool.
That's insane.
And I've seen people buy cars, you know, you've had the occasional Audi R8. One of the guys that is in my group, he just bought an R8. He got license plates that said day trader.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's cool, it's crazy. At the end of the day, the people that commit themselves to trading, they do really well from what I've seen. I think the problem is most people give up within a couple months because they come in expecting to make all this money really fast and they get disappointed when they don't and they give up.
It's hard for me to tell you why. It isn't that this isn't right.
We gotta do a little trade update. So right now, it looks like we're down 1.5%. So we're getting really close to my take profit. See what happens.
This isn't me head over heels. And I said, giving us up.
So it looks like I'm gonna end up holding this position through the night. Just because I'm not at my take profit or my stop loss. I'm actually up right now like $1,000 on this trade, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. And we're gonna head back for power hour, see if there's any other opportunities, and if so, we'll hop in another trade. All right, so let's check in on BITO. You can see we're down 1.33% on the day currently, and we are approaching my TP. However, looks like with 20 minutes left of market open, I'm not gonna be able to end up locking in profit today. Like I said, we'll probably end up swinging that over into tomorrow. But I'm gonna go through my software right now and see if there's any other potential opportunities. Okay, XP, someone went long and just went through the 7 sweeps. And so far today, absolutely nothing that I'm liking. Obviously, going off of my software, and we just went through all the sweeps today. Not liking any of them, so. Now, if you guys are interested in learning how to become a consistently profitable trader in the stock market, well, you can click the first link in the description below, head over to my website. I offer a mentorship group, so you can read everything that is included in that and go ahead and apply if you'd like to do so. Hope you guys did enjoy this day in the life, and with that said, I will see you all in the next episode later.